Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. In today's video, what we're going to go over is the best trade of the week and the worst trade of the week. Obviously, as you know, last week we didn't really get a lot of trading opportunities. We only had two trades. One hit stop loss, that's right in front of us, USD JPY. In the other, hit take profit. But overall, it was a generally winning week. As you know, the way we try to trade is that once we lose small, but once we win big. So that's how it goes. If that sounds interesting to you, please do stick with us until the end. Don't forget to subscribe, share with a few friends that you believe the video will be of help to them, and turn on that bell notification so that you'll be notified whenever we release content, because we're dropping content on the daily. Cool. So I'm going to start with USD JPY, the losing trade of the week. So this was our bias. We were bearish biased. We were anticipating to see prices push all the way until somewhere down here. Unfortunately, prices stopped us out. So our edge was that, okay, cool. We actually started with it from daily. So as you can see here on the daily, prices hit that resistance structure. We took the trade here, right? So let's zoom in so that you guys can see better. We took the trade on this day here on the 23rd, March of 23rd. So you can see the previous day before that, it was a solid bearish engulfing candlestick, closing below these lows here. That indicating that the bears are now in full control, right? So after that, I was like, okay, cool. So today we have a bigger probability of prices keep on pushing higher. So I actually came on the 4 hours. I was looking for prices to break below this trend line, below this structure here. Prices did break below that. And then after they retraced here, I was like, okay, cool. This is the perfect time to get in and swing with it all the way down there. It also retraced on about 0.38 Fibonacci key level. Somewhere there. You can see prices were dancing around there somewhere on the 0.38 Fibonacci key level. So it's like, okay, cool. So we're going to be looking for sales to continue going short. So it ended up being a losing trade. So what's the lesson that I can get from this trade is that I think this was the first trade. We could easily have avoided this loss, because if you look at this structure here, or this entry candlestick that we used, it wasn't really a fully bearish engulfing candlestick. It was an inside candle. And then we called the trade from that candle there. And it was an engulfing candlestick while prices were on this structure here. So prices came here. We see this kind of rejection, prices losing momentum, gaining that bullish momentum, and then that bearish candlestick right there forming that inside candle. So it's like, okay, cool, let's take the trade. At the moment, I really didn't realize this zone here. Can't ignore it because the structure had been broken by the trend line. But I had to be more careful. First, making sure that this bearish was fully a confirmation candlestick that we can rely on. And secondly, I should have spotted this structure and understand that prices have a hard time breaking it. So I should probably wait until prices break below that. And we could have easily avoided this loss. So yeah, USD JPY, that's the reason we lost the trade. It was reckless. It was reckless. And that's on me. So our bias is still bearish, obviously, on USD JPY. Now prices have actually broken below this structure here. You see these lows, prices just broke below that with the NFP pressure. So we should be anticipating to see kind of a retracement as Monday markets will open, kind of a retracement before we get that continuation. So that's my bias on USD JPY currently. But the trade, the way we took it, the way we managed it, the mistake was that so obvious we considered this as our confirmation candlestick while it wasn't. And this market structure here, we shouldn't really have used it as a, we should have noticed it. We should have noticed it, not the vibes. So yeah. Now let's go to our winning trade. The second trade that we took during the week. Woo, look at this. What pair was that? Gold. Yeesh. Yo, gold took off, man. Crazy. God damn. Alright, cool. The winning trade that we took was obviously CAD JPY. This was the winning trade of the week. We only took two trades this week. So one was USD JPY, which lost. CAD JPY won. This one gave us a 3.2R. So it was a 1:4. But then once prices reached at about 1:2, we closed the trade in half, meaning that we secured half the bag in case it reverses. We will have made something. And prices didn't reverse. They went all the way full in until take profit. So we were good. We made 3.2. Cool. So the reason we took this trade, obviously, as I said, we always start from the daily. Now, if we look from the daily, we actually noticed that the anchor candlestick was this bearish candlestick right here. After hitting this resistance, this was the anchor candlestick. So that means the bears were actually much more stronger than the bulls at this point. Now, after that, this was the low that I was considering that if prices break and close below this low, then the bears actually have a better chance of keep on pushing lower, right? So this was the structure here. You can see this low. This was the low that was actually considering, should prices break below that, I'm out. I'm in. I'm in with the bears. So prices pushed, as you can see, this candle here and closed below this structure. So that was like, okay, cool. Now the bears are in control. Now I came to the 4 hours. I noticed that prices here were kind of ranging, right? And then they broke below this structure. So after breaking below this structure, I was obviously like, okay, cool. Now's the perfect time to take the trade. So on the 1 hour, we actually looked for trading opportunities after the break, and we took the trade, placing the stop loss above the most swing high. And I was like, okay, cool, let's hold it. Prices pushed at least 1 hour, we went break even. Once it was at 2 hour, we closed half the trade. Once it was about here, I remember 80 pips, I think 84 something, we closed half the trade, as you can see, and prices started retracing a bit. And then after that, prices just kept on pushing lower, continuing all the way until hitting our targets. So this was the winning trade of the week. So if you've learned something from the trades, please let us know in the comments below. Tell us what you'd like us to present more content on. Is it entries? Is it patterns? Is it market structures? I don't know. Whatever it is you want us to talk about, let me know in the comments below. And with that being said, guys, appreciate you for watching us until the end. Till next time, appreciate you all. Take it easy.